Welcome to the ELTP Season 5 draft. Long-awaited delay, as you would expect, but we are almost ready to get going. I'm joined by the wonderful Chris and Sam. Boys, are you excited?
Just over the moon, mate. No, seriously, I'm quite, I'm quite excited to see how it goes and who does what. So yeah, I think it is an exciting draft.
Sam, how are you feeling?
I'm a bit nervous, mate, because I got to see myself go on stream. I'm signed up, so should be good fun.
You've not managed to get yourself that cup of tea yet?
Nah, I don't think I have time.
But now that you've been here for the start, so now's the time to get the cup of tea, if you want. But anyway, Sam, who before you really get that cup of tea, do you see any surprises in the draft tonight? What are you expecting?
I think Deadman's going to go for over 70. That's my bold prediction.
And Chris, any thoughts from yourself?
I don't know. I'm interested to see Fat's draft because I just can't imagine. Like lately, we've been seeing him in PBLTP drafting, the kind of the most random, weird teams that you could possibly draft. So I'm interested to see what he does. Whether he goes for accomplished players or whether he goes for random players and still does well with them because it's Fat at the end of the day. He can kind of do what he wants, can't he?
And we've got Commissioner Carbon, who of course is kindly streaming as usual. Carbon, are we almost ready to go with this draft?
I think we're pretty much ready. I'm just going to send a message to the captain's room now, saying I'm going to start in a minute. Well, let's say 30 seconds, and we'll get going.
Kettle's on, lads, don't worry.
I might ask my missus if she can put me.
Get her to make me one so I don't have to leave.
Drive to Stowe.
2 sugars of milk, please. I'm out of breath now, mate. Too much tag for those stairs are killing me.
Oh, mate. So, for anyone unfamiliar, we've got the 10 captains tonight. So we've got 420 of Inter Milan, Fat of Tag Pro Rangers. I'm going to mispronounce some of these. Fred with FK Pelistag. Is that how you say it? Pelistag?
I think so.
Hypernome with Taggedham and Wreckbridge. Imperius with Holdham Capletic. Kutrabar with Real Madrid. And their local rivals, Mike C with Athletic Cap Madrid. Orb with his famous Rolling BC. Sheldon with FC Capoli. And Sheratinho with Boosting Dynamo. Some good new team names there, Sam. Which is your favourite?
Favourite new one, Hold'em Catalytic, I think. The double pun is always a great one.
And Chris, which is just the most terrible name this year?
I don't know. I mean, Roland BC has been notoriously a pretty terrible name. But out of the new ones, I don't know really. They're all pretty. Maybe Real Madrid, if I had to say one. Sorry, Kutrabar.
I know this is bad. I don't understand the FK play stack. What? I don't get it.
I think it's a Macedonian second league side or something. Unverse gave it to Fred because Fred couldn't think of a team name, and Unverse is very proud to tell everyone how the name came about.
Where's the? Oh, I'm going to click resume. We're going to get the auction underway, and the first person to draft will be
to nominate. Oh, wait a minute. Sheraton has already bid dead man. Well, this will be interesting.
He's up to 31 already. Bias man. Shed coming in with a 40. Coop with 44.
Also, there's a couple of captains who aren't allowed to bid on him.
It's interesting to see that, like, predominantly it's O plays there, Fat comes in with 50. Because they're going to have to spend a lot to get an O partner who's not going to be there for 3 weeks as well. 54, 55 from Fat. 56 from Last Man. Where do you think he's going to stop?
I don't know. I just can't tell. I think Fat could be the one. Fat is probably the only one who can afford to go hard on him, isn't he, to be honest?
Shed's coming again. He's going to be moaning that defense isn't good enough. This is interesting. I think Sheldon's got to know here that he can push Fat right up on the price because we know Fat wants him.
Yeah, but the problem is if Fat drops him on Sheldon, then
Sheldon's 70 with Deadman, 74 from Fat. Do you think Fat will go above 88? Yeah. Does he want to be the most expensive player ever in ELTP?
I'm not sure. I mean, is he worth it after missing all that time as well?
Boys, what's going on? I missed it.
He's up to 78 on Deadman. It looks like he might go here. 78 to Fat for Deadman. Whew. Big from Fat. Fat with the next nomination here. Interesting.
It's a great time for my internet to go.
What was the call I made before the draft, lads? Did anyone hear it? Deadman over 70.
Oh, Flickioli.
Interesting. He's playing D this season, isn't he? Interestingly, Flick. He said that he wants to play D all season, if I'm right.
The bid's racing up for Newcomb bidding on behalf of up to 21 so far. Shotino with 25. How much do you reckon he's going to go for, Chris?
Oh, he's got to go for at least 65, 70.
Even if he's playing defence, do you think?
Well, I think he can play both, didn't he? Did he sign up as both?
It seemed like in his draft that he wanted to play D. Because I think
he signed up just for D.
Mm-hmm.
Whether a good captain can convince him to go on there if they're short, we'll find out. Newcomb on behalf of Orb for Rolling BC bidding 40.
It's mind games now, isn't it? Do you want to take that risk?
Chipping away at each other. Newcomb and Hypo seem to be in a bit of a bidding war. Hypo 43. No one else really going in so far, or at least just sitting back and waiting. 7 seconds left on the time, and it's currently going to Hypo with 45. How high are these two going to go? They're back and forth. It's with Rolling BC at the moment. Back to Tagging and Retbridge. Flickioli getting a lot of interest here, but still probably a low price for him. But like Sam says, he is playing D.
I'm not sure why Hypernum's after him if he is playing D.
Oh,
This is more than last season.
This could be it. He's on 50. He's going down. 3, 2.
Oh, and he goes to
That's
roll in
half your
BC.
budget. Interestingly. That's a deadly combination there, isn't it? Orb and Flick, where they're playing O or D.
Imperius with the next to nominate. And he goes for Baz. Baz with some ping issues, I think, in the first few weeks. And then by the playoffs, he'll be back on a good ping.
Showtino, no messing about there, just bumped it up by 8 points.
Baz went for 20 last time, if I remember correctly, didn't he? Because people weren't sure if he was going to show or what position he was going to play.
And Mike going strong for his good friend, moving up to 40, but Hypo's 43, 420 coming in at 43 himself.
Be a good pick for 420 because he's one of the newer captains, isn't he?
So just to clarify, Newcomp is bidding on behalf of Orb. They agreed before the draft for Newcomp to bid on behalf of Orb, so that's what's happening.
And is anyone else? I mean, I'm surprised Baz is going for this much. Mike could get him here for 46. He's going to be playing on 150 ping, but Mike should take him, and Mike does get his good friend. And is that a lot of points to spend on someone that's going to have lag issues for the start of the season, Chris?
Considering a Flickioli just went for 50, yes, it is a lot.
Whoa! He's nominated Sisu for 1. Fred's going to get him here, isn't he?
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's an interesting pick. I think Fred's trying to play...
Hold on a minute.
Interesting. Maybe Fred sees something in Sisu that the other 200 of us in ELTP don't. So
Sisu for majors.
It's happening.
Sisu's going to go for cheap.
He goes for 1.
He goes for 1. Sisu, no one willing to put their Euros on the line so early.
It's not awful though, is it? For 1.
Oh, Weisbrot.
Sisu for 1.
Anyone's good for 1.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
expect Weisbrot to go better for more
Sheldon
than Baz.
bumping it up to 30 nice and early. At 38, Fred giving 43. The bidding is shooting up at an aggressive rate. For Weisbot at the minute. Sheldon bidding 50, 420 with 51. They're going aggressive. Weisbot is hot property here.
He's one of the only a few really elite ELTP defenders in the draft packet this season. So I think we can see him go even over 60 here, I reckon.
And he is heading towards 60 at an alarming rate as 420. Sheldon bids 58, and Sheldon and Hypernome of 423 way looking for Weisbot here. Hypo's got him at the minute with 59. There's 3 seconds left on the clock. Is Hypo going to take him? Tag him and Retbridge. Get Weisbot, and Hypernome's got his first player.
What do you think about that one with Hypo? I'm not sure if he's switching to O this season, but if he plays D himself, he's only got, 41 left for his offense now? Not sure that's going to work out.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get some good, proper, high-level offensive plays, 41.
Hypernome always goes for another really strong defender. I've always noticed that whenever he's drafting, he always tries to get someone who he really likes, and it is a really strong elite defender.
And Viggy's been nominated by Newcomps on behalf of Orb, and Kutrabar straight in there with 30, going up at a rate from 10, 20 to 30, Viggy. 50 from Sheldon. He's really going aggressive now. Sheldon wants a player. He's getting panicked that he has no player right now. He ups it by 20, and is anyone going to top that for Viggy? I'm not sure here. We've got 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's a good price for Viggy, I think, 50.
Yeah. He's upped it. Has he spent too much on him? He's got
That's a really good price for Viggy.
Good price for Viggy. 50.
That's a lethal offense there, right there. I think that's a great pick by Shed.
Hypernome looking for his third player here. He's going to be nominating soon. And he goes for M. Puddy, the veteran. Some modest bids starting on M. Puddy, but Fred shoots it up to 30. 35 from Kucha, 43 from Imperius. And Puddy's he's going to go for some serious Euros here. 54 from Mike C. Looking to spend all his money, Mike C. Just finished with the 3 players, and that's Mike C out of the bidding.
He's going for more than Viggy here, that's interesting.
Fred is on 60
now. Yeah, I was about to
now.
say that is very interesting.
Empuddy's about to be the second most expensive player so far, just behind Dead now with 78. 420,
63.
Looking to get some experience behind him, goes for 63, 66 from Fred. 67, 420, they're really putting the Euros on the table here. And he's 420 going to take it? No, he's not. Fred's gone for 68. There's 6 seconds left. Is he going for 68? Can 420 increase it again? He has, he's got 69.
70 is a huge commit here, isn't it, for Fred? Like, especially already having Sisu on his team.
It's 2 seconds, 1 second, and he's...
Fred with the snipe.
17, there was 0.1
No,
left on the
Asman's
clock.
gone in again.
0.1
Asman's
left
not...
on the clock. 420 wants him. No
He's
matter
not
what,
leaving
he
enough
wants
money
him,
for his
buddy.
defense there if he buys him for 71.
I think that was smart by Fred to leave it there.
71.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm not sure about that pick for Arsenal.
Wow. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And 420's got the next nomination.
Let's see what he goes with here.
Both 420 and Fat spending a huge amount of their euros on some of the players.
Oh,
And Sam,
Hey.
boy. I'll go
I
for one
expect,
to
I
West Ham.
expect to see Sheraton
Sam,
wake
in the
up
meantime,
here.
you do what Carbon asked for. Let's see. And Sam on minus 20.
This was probably a
23
good time
from
for Sam
Future.
to be bid, to be fair. Because I think there's only a couple of players really who want him. The rest are bidding him up right now because they've spent a lot on offensive players already.
Yeah. Quite a few interested parties. Shearer, Imperius, Kuchva a little bit. And Sheldon.
Like if Sheldon wins
Sheldon's
him,
gonna
it'll
go
be
hot.
interesting to see what happens with his team.
I think Sheldon's just bidding it up a bit, or
Yeah, he's got to be.
That'd be a good team. Sheldon, Viggy, Sam.
but Sheratinho leading at the minute with 36, still looking for his first play. Sheratinho and Imperius.
I'm
also
going to make a
looking for his first
prediction.
one for Holden.
Sheraton is going to win him for 41.
I think 50.
He's thinking about it now, isn't he? He's leaving it a little bit later.
I think he's gonna go for 50.
40's a big commit here. If he puts that in, that's a big commit.
It's an overcommit. No,
It's an overcommit.
Always
I
go
wouldn't
for it.
pay 40 for
Sheratinho
Sim.
wants you, mate. Sheratinho wants you in a big way.
I don't want Sheraton. Get him off me.
Well, you got 3 seconds and you go into his team. Are
Yeah.
we going to be picked? No, you've gone. You've gone. No,
Imperius?
Imperius.
What?
Got it for 41. That didn't read launch.
No, that's
That-
what Sheraton was winning.
Weird.
Eh? That's really weird. I'm sure
Yeah.
that glitched a bit.
Yeah,
Not
that
a
did glitch.
That's not fair. Should we pause it?
Yeah, pause it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not how it's supposed to work. Because it should
You
have
can't
reset
just
the clock.
get away at 0.1
I
seconds.
think people need to avoid bidding at 0.01. 0.01? That's not it.
Let's get new compt and see what's going on.
That was
Someone,
insane.
someone drag him over here.
Where even are they?
He's in the captain's room.
Where is it?
There's a lot of people in ELTP.
I've got him.
For God's sake.
New compt. We don't think that was meant to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to fix it.
Okay.
I'm going to try to fix it, but it's going to take some time because I have to figure out how. Sorry.
Will I be able to restart it and undo a bid?
Can we just undo the nomination and then just start again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try to do it, undo nomination, but I'm not sure.
Go on,
Let's see.
Doctor.
You did
Yeah,
that in
it's
practice
not-
before, didn't you?
Do it now.
No, it
So I'll
doesn't work.
click resume and undo nomination.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah?
And then you just have to tell Shera to bid 40 on him.
Undo nomination?
No, it doesn't work.
Oh.
Okay, I'll fix it. Pause. I'm pausing and I'll fix it by modifying the database. And I restart and.
Carmen, can you play my video that we played earlier, that I put on the live feed earlier?
Link me.
So, Sam,
Mm-hmm.
bit of controversy over where you're heading for next season.
Did it go to him? Cheryl, what happened? I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
Or did it go
Sheraton
to
was
Imperial?
winning right up until the very last 0.1 of a second. Then I think Imperius put a bid in, but it was obviously too late, and somehow it sniped him at the last. It sniped you at the last second, and you went to Imperius.
It was like an eBay bid, basically. It didn't reset the clock when they bid right at the end.
There's no FIFA Ultimate Team business there. We need EA Sports in here.
Oh, and now we have to try and... Right, let's look at the draft so far then, whilst we give it the half an hour for things to get fixed.
All right, so as it stands, who is the league winning team next season? I'm asking you both. As it stands, there's some strong teams up there right now.
If Sheldon can put together a half decent defense for 50, that team is looking incredible. Imperius and Sam looks like a lethal combination on O. Maxi and Baz, he's got two strong players either at the side of the field, and then obviously Fat and Dead now. Just everyone, basically, Chris. Everyone's got to play.
That was
I think
really committing there.
I
You
think
two
Orban
are like
Flick
the kings of sitting on the fence.
I think Orb and Flick actually are going to be. I think that for Orb to get Flick, that's a pretty impressive team. I know I wouldn't like to play D against them too next season. They're not going to be an easy.
But Flick's not going to play O.
Well, I mean, that's if he. You never know. I think he would change his mind if. I think I spoke to him about it, and he said, if he was really convinced, and the captain wanted to be a dick, so to speak, and made him play O, he would play O, but he wouldn't be happy doing it. I also think that when the team loses every game for the first 3 weeks, Flick might change his mind.
Okay, so Sam has been removed. Need to bring back the money to Gaius.
Yeah, he just should be on.
No
He should be on
players,
boosting
hold them,
Dynamo for 40.
No, because Imperius bid.
Oh right, okay.
Who nominated him?
No, but I'm going to. So the money is for Hold'em Athletic Capacity. Okay.
Flick saying in chat, no, I didn't say that. CRSD.
Oh, he didn't say that he would play it.
He said he'd quit the team.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because he's got for more than €5. If he quits the team, that's his season done.
I think he did actually say he would quit the team now. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake there. Sorry, Flick. I think before that,
obviously Orb has left it down to Newcomps, and Newcomps just been like, "Yeah, Flick's a great attacker." No research.
No, we did a lot of research.
There's still players like Nevermind in the draft. Wilson.
He's pulled out. Nevermind is actually that's an interesting point.
Is he pulled out?
He's pulled out of the draft now. He would have been a really interesting nomination as well because no one really knew what his availability meant. And it was like, how much are you prepared to risk on this player either not turning up at all or turning up all season and destroying? So it's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a great player, of course.
Okay, now Imperius has his money back. Now what do we need to do? We need to.
Imperius just needs to nominate him for 40.
Who was nominating before? No, it was whose turn was it to nominate? Was before.
I think it was Imperius, wasn't it?
Okay, I'll put it on whoever it was. Okay, it was for 20th man who started the nomination. Let's see. I'll nominate player Imperius. No, Imperius that we are nominating. It's Sam.
Right, we're up and running again. So if Imperius bids 41, which he has, we are live again. And let's see how we go. So Imperius has bid 41. Hopefully the players will learn and not bid in the last 0.1 seconds.
It's giving Shotino a lot of time to think here. But he's made his 42.
Bid. Sam's going to go. It's him and Imperius both looking for their first player to join their team, both with lots of euros to go. Is he going to go 42? That's an extra €2. So Sam, you have Scherer. How do you feel?
Obviously, I'm friends with Scherer in real life, so I'm pretty happy to be on his team. It should be good fun.
My prediction was right at the cost. I just want to point that out.
That was a great shout, mate. Great shout.
I said it before.
20 seconds in and Sheldon is yet to pick a player. Come on, Sheldon, crack on. Oh, you got Viggy. Who else does he want?
He should look to nominate some of the big ticket players here, really, shouldn't he?
He's gone for the real IRS. Sam, how do you rate him?
He was really decent last season until he let real life get in the way by getting run over by a car. So he's unreliable, is what I'd say. He lets himself get hit by cars and stuff. So you got to watch for that. But apart from that, he's a really great player and a good lad to have around. So could see him going for a bit here.
Other information in the draft: Sam is a dweeb. That's what it says.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Yeah, he's currently going for 25. He could be going towards Fred. There's 2 seconds left.
That's
IRS
cheap
goes
for
to
IRS.
Fred for 25.
And the
Mike
Fred
C.
IRS partnership again.
And Mike C is the next to be nominating.
Fred needs to trade for me here. We need to reunite Fred Ball with Sisu. That's lethal. Someone get Dino to sign up.
And Ziad
Zado
bid by
W.
Mike. He started with 10. And Newcomb on behalf of Orb goes straight in with 11. And the bid's not going up quickly here. Why do you think that is, Chris? Why are they not shooting up?
I think he's one of the players that has come back, and he hasn't really lit any fires
Could be
since
going
he's
for
been
cheap
back.
here. No, he's at 16 at the minute. Can ZRW revive his old prowess that he had? Mike certainly thinks so. He's going hard for him, going for it. Maybe Mike looking for his offensive partner there, thinking that him and ZRW can really get things going. And he's going quite aggressive here. He's gone 21. Newcomp wants him as well, though. He goes 23. And it looks, Fred seems to have dropped out of the race, or maybe he's just letting Mike C and Newcomp bid it out. But they're going up in increments of 2 at the minute. Mike C bidding 25, Newcomp 26. And they're both really putting the cards on the table now, showing what they want. Mike C going up to 29. And his orb, Newcomp's going to pip him. No, not Mike C. Gets ZRW for 29. Mike C's looking all right there. He's got 25. He's got 3 players, but he's got 25 left in the bank.
That's a nice team there, isn't it? You spread it out really nice. Mike C and ZLW, have no doubt they'll be a dominant offense this season.
Sheratinho with the next nomination. He's
It's
got Sam.
interesting,
So
this.
Sam, are you telling him who to nominate?
Strategio hasn't
He's
been
going to
nominated
nominate
yet.
Dr. D for 58.
And there's only a few players who could actually afford Strategio now. Imperius, Kutravar, maybe Fred probably could. I feel like everyone else is out of their price range. So he'd be a pretty tactical nomination to get the other players spending some money.
I've said N-Shark. Who's he going to do?
Don
Daddy.
Don Daddy's interesting because he's definitely a really good player, but I know a few people who don't get on with him, which might see him going for a bit cheaper than maybe his like kind of talent deserves.
I think he might end up with Kutrabar, you know.
Could be smart to take him because he's a really good offensive player.
Pierce and Kucha, the only 2 captains to yet get a player, so I think this could go quite high, this one, because both people want to get on the board. They want to get a player. Imagine if someone just doesn't draft, anyone just goes to the snake draft with no players. And €100 in the bank.
What would happen then? I don't know how it works. Like, do they get priority?
No, there's no priority. They just draft. If you don't get enough players, it's unlucky. You just have to draft in the snake like everyone else.
The only thing is,
But hang on, he's going to hear Don Daddy. Don Daddy goes for 46. Kutrabar gets his first player, leaving Real Madrid with €54. And Imperius yet to get a partner for his team.
I think he'll nominate Strat here because he's the
Somebody
only person
has
left.
And he
with
has
full
nominated Strat. Great shout, as Strat could go for some serious coinage here. How much do you reckon, Chris? You got it spot on last time.
I'd say 59. 59.
Going up high, Kutrabar 45, Strategio 30+ caps a season, repeatedly showing that he's definitely not washed in any way, shape, or form. And Kutra going for his old teammate from last season, clearly rating him high. He's willing to put all his money. Kutra, he can only go up to 54. Fred's gone 51, and this is where people's financial limitations from previous bids start to go in. Kutrabar's put out of the running, and Sheratinho's bid 56. He's only got a couple. Fred will surely see that. He's got the spending power here. He goes 60 price, Shera and Kutra out of it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about Fred.
Only Imperius can really attack that now. I think he's the only one with the Euros to attack it. So he's and Fred gets him for 60. And Fred's got 4 players there and 14 still left to spend.
I think 60 for Strat is a steal.
Imperius has nominated Green. Imperius still yet to get a player. And let's see if he's going to get Green on this one. Fred bids 3. And I think it's strange at this point. People's prices drop and you can get some really good players for some good money because people just don't have the money to spend anymore. Green going from a decent value so far, Sam.
Yes, I think a lot of people rate Green because he played well last season in minors, and everyone knows he's going to more than make the step up this season. He should look to dominate on defense. I think this would be a good pick for Imperius because he doesn't have anyone on the team yet, and he has the kind of money that means he might not have to pay as much as he would if this was right at the start of the auction.
And you're right, he's got him. So he's got Green for 31, leaving Imperius getting his first player, leaving Holden Capletic with €69, and it's Kutrabar nominating next. Oh no, sorry, it's Fred. I'm talking shite. Fred nominating Fred. He's only got he's got the 14 left, but he's got 4 players already. So who's he going to nominate? Doesn't have much. If he goes someone expensive, he's basically just getting someone out of the way, or he might go for someone else cheap. He's going for Noob, so I think he's not going to get Noob for 14, is he? So
No, he should. Well, I mean, yeah, he shouldn't.
I mean, I think he has gone for him, but he's outbid pretty quickly. Kucherbar going aggressively for him, partner for Don Daddy. Sheratinho getting for 25. Newcomb takes it for Rolling BC, then Imperius. So how much do you reckon Noob's going to go for Sam? At this point in the draft as well.
I think we could see him going for over 40 here,
Which
even
I
at
think
this stage.
that's a great price at this stage. There's not many teams with actually, only half the teams have got that kind of spending power anyway. All of them with 2 players. So let's see if someone's going to... We're reaching that 40 stage quite comfortably. Kutra getting him so far. Sheratinho goes to 39. Are we going to breach the 40? There's 5 seconds left on the clock. I think Kutra's going to pip in here. No, he's not. A Noob gets... Wow. Sam, you got Noob on your team. How are you feeling about that?
That is I really like that pick. Shera asked me as soon as he got me who you're looking to pick up as your road partner, and I just sent him like Noob, because obviously the rest would be too expensive. I'm really happy about that pick.
Need to be on someone's back.
Exactly. I think Noob can carry me, boys.
And the 15th player of the evening nominated is Friday, nominated by Kutrabar. And let's see how much Friday's going to go for. He's an interesting player with the talent, his availabilities, and things like that. How do you think he's going to do, Chris? He's doing all right for a start. 14 currently.
Yeah, I could see him going for 20 to 30, maybe. What's his availability like, though? I haven't seen. That could play a factor in how much you'll go for. Anyone? Friday's availability?
Try a look at the draft packet. LP is that draft packet, man.
Yeah.
I could see him going for like 21. If it carries on going the way it's going, he'll probably be done by 21. He could go to a Kutrabar, but I don't think he'd want to reignite the partnership of Don Daddy and Friday. Maybe, yeah, Imperius could get him.
Imperius has got him for 19. So Imperius with Green and Friday on his team so far.
He's still got 50 points left.
Yeah, he's got a lot of points left for one more player. The top 4 undrafted right now is the Evil, Nub, Nero, and Enshark, but I think they're all just kind of 4-star evenly rated.
Nub is... I'm going to make a prediction in Nub is going to go to Kucherbar. I'm 90% sure of that. He's the only one with the spending power left, and he'd just be a great pick, because we know Coot can carry pretty much anyone next to him. He carried Dr. McDonald, so he must be working wonders on him. Here we go.
Here we go.
It wouldn't surprise me to see Orb win him, you know.
No, I think Coot's going to get him here for sure. Sheldon keeps bidding on like other O players. I wonder if he's got other plans in the tank for...
I think he's just knocking the price up.
Mm.
He's just knocking the price up. I think that's all he's doing. He knows that they're not going to go for...
Yeah.
So he always drops out at the bidding early on.
Someone should push Coot up here. You don't want him to go for too cheap, otherwise that team is looking really strong.
I think Hyperdome knows.
Yeah,
Hyperdome can only go to 41, can't he? Yeah.
I think Hyper's just going to go 41 now, and we'll see Kutra.
I told you, Orb. It wouldn't surprise me if Orb goes for him.
Orb needs an attacking partner with Flicky only playing D. Kutra goes 41. That prices Hyperdome out. Is Orb going to go more? Kutra does have the spending power. He's got €4 more than the Orb's rolling BC. But he goes for 41, and Kutra, Don Daddy, and Nub. That's a good looking team, Chris.
Yeah, that is a really strong looking team. I mean, that's probably the strongest looking team there at the moment out of current form players.
Hyperdome with the next nomination. He got an early pick in Visebot for 59, but yet to get another player for his team. He has been bidding. He's got some of them. They got the 4th highest amount of Euros left, with Hold'em, Rolling BC, and FC Capri all having €50 left. So unless one of those want his player, he will surely get them. He's got the Grizzle. It's Hypo playing O then.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of bids for Grizzlebear. I think he was one of the better defenders by stats last season, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
I just got a little...
he had the top D gasp.
When people have 4 players on their team, or 3 players, so they've got 4 players including captain, can they not buy any more in the auction, do we know? Or how's this working?
No, they can carry on.
There's no
players.
You can't buy players when you've got 0 left, that's it.
This would be a good pick for Imperius, because it's 12 for another solid D player, and he'd still have 30
still have
left.
Loads of money left. He's gonna, I'm sure he's
That's
not going for a little bit more.
scary, to be honest. That's scary.
I know,
People should look to push him up just so that he's not going to be...
have all the spending power at the end with already a solid team.
The best
that's
players
good.
are
that's a
still left.
steal for Mike. I actually thought I could picture him going hard for Wilson, but I think Wilson could end up on Roland BC now.
I think Mike was more. I'm not sure how much he rates Guzzle, but he must have been looking at that there and thinking, for the player who got one of the best DGAFs last season, 14 is not enough. So I think he was looking either to push up the price or pick up a bargain, which he's done nicely there.
What was I going to say? Let's say for instance, Wilson gets nominated next, and they all bid 50 on him, but say Orb bids it first. Does he win him?
Yeah.
All right, so that's interesting because I mean,
you have to bid higher.
There's three teams with 50 points right now, so really they could price out. I mean, it's whoever gets there first.
It's just like in the auction, you have to bid first.
Try and get some captains in for a little interview.
Devil to Roland BC would be interesting because that's like an all-season one team, like players with a lot of experience there. That'd be a really good team.
Has he got availability issues? Devil's going for 8 points right now.
8?
Yeah.
Oh no way!
What?
No.
Whoa!
8.
How did they let that happen?
What
How did they let that happen?
Is that people not rating or?
This is a bit of a weird draft.
This is really
8.
weird.
Wow.
I think everyone's being really frugal, but like people are not realizing most of the good picks. Like a lot of the like important people have gone.
I think people were looking for everyone else was just looking for everyone else to step in there, and no one did. So he's gone for an incredible price to
crazy.
Roland BC.
Yeah, Forbes got it.
That team
Nicholas'
looks
team.
unbelievable right there, doesn't it?
Well, while we've got Sharon Maxey in here. Oh,
Wilson's up now.
Okay.
Any of you guys thinking about Wilson?
Yeah, maybe.
As he
Wilson's
bids.
solid. Yeah,
Looks like he got a,
yeah, maybe. Every time I'm going to say it, I'm just going to bid.
he's out my price range now.
Sheldon's in there. I think Sheldon can outbid me here. So.
Mike, how are you feeling about your team? You pretty much wrapped it all.
I'm delighted. I didn't expect to get people for that cheap, especially Grizzlebear for 15.
Oh well, I'm out of it.
That's what I was saying. Your
Yeah,
thinking behind
good.
that pick was.
Mike was just
if-
boosting
No,
the price
Wilson
up.
could end up
Yeah,
getting
exactly.
Roland BC.
If he gets him for that cheap, it's a bargain.
Happy with ZRW on offense with me. Obviously, great player.
Looks like Wilson's going to go for 21. Oh.
Oh, 22. No, Hypo's coming in. Hypo wants extra play. Hypo definitely playing O from the looks of it. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. For ZRW, that'll be a pretty lethal offense.
Hopefully, yeah, and obviously I know Baz quite well. But yeah, still got Ted in the bank as well, which I'm delighted with.
What about Baz's ping issues, Mike?
Maybe looking to get another defender in case that's an issue.
People have a lot of money left with. Not
So
so many high
Hypername's going with
qualities.
the 3D strats, it looks like, if he wins Wilson for this.
26.
And he's
there
got
you
it
go.
for 26.
Hyper must be playing offense this season, then, by the looks of it. That's a
But
good,
who's he
a
going
good
to get to
defense.
partner for 15?
Um,
In fact, you can get
That was my pick.
Devil for 8, so.
Well, yeah, that would have been
If I was going
one,
to pull
wouldn't
someone
it?
out of the draft, Pookie's still there. Maybe Yofter as well. So
Yofty, yeah, and that other guy,
Players there
Berlin
as
Ball.
well.
Berlin Ball
player.
player, yeah.
There's still
Mhm.
quite a few players like available.
No, there's only one player available.
Well, hey,
Are you
Mike, so you
happy
put
with your
Jufter in
team?
there.
Happy with your team, Sheratinho, mate?
who's speaking to me?
And this is the 20th pick, Jufter. He's going for 2 at the moment.
Legendary prices.
It's more than one.
Oh, if he goes to Orb for 2, this is
No
silly.
way.
Or just
Someone's
going
got
to
to
pick up all
jump in.
these screw.
He's going
what's
for
going
2.
on?
No, Mike's gone for 3.
Smart play by Mike.
Mike's
Even
looking
for
to pick up
minors like
every
that,
It's
card.
he's going to play miners. He's going to wreck miners. So
Well, would he play minors though with all the experience he has?
good call.
Then again, you could have
He's
Oh,
going
this
for
is-
5.
this
He's
is
going
silly.
for. Mike's bid 6. He's pushing new comps.
I'm going to make a prediction that miners is going to be really strong this season.
No, new
Just 'cause
comps.
of how many-
New comps getting serious now. He's boosting the price up.
That's
Mike's
still super cheap.
priced out now, so Jufter's going to go for 10. Yeah, people
Someone
spend
like
a lot of
Imperial should
money
just
early
step
on.
in there.
Oh, wow.
Someone like
Yeah.
Imperial has got to step in there just to make
Why
sure
are
he's
they
in there
not
for that.
there?
What was
Rolling
Friday's
BC
price?
have got
Okay.
Orb, Flickioli, Jufter, and the Evil, and they've still got
That's
32
incredible, that
left.
team. They
Still
still
got
have the spending
32
power
left.
as well, don't they? They have more money than everyone bar
We're
the 2
halfway
captains.
there. Halfway there, as Padan's saying. And yeah, some of these teams that have now just got like 2 players with
No,
30 or
Enshark.
20
I think
left.
Enshark's one of the only big players left in the draft.
Yeah, there aren't many.
Sheldon looks to be making a move. And could he get him for 15?
The rate this draft's going,
Yeah,
Like
is
no
that
one wants to
certainly
bid.
could.
As soon as you
Imperial
nominate
Imperial
someone, you
should
get them.
definitely look at him here. Imperial should definitely look at him here.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
sure why he's not. Oh, there you go.
Oh, Fat's awoken.
Fat going for Enshark is really interesting. I wouldn't have called that.
You can carry anyone though, can't you? You got to remember that.
I'm really surprised Imperius isn't looking at N-Shark here for this little.
Oh, Sheldon's probably going to take him.
Grapefruit's still left as well. He's a really great player.
Grape player.
It's going 22.
Great.
Great player. So Sheldon, Viggy, and N-Shark make
That's a
up
good
3 members of FC Capoli. And the next player, wasting no time, Fat
Great.
nominates Grapefruit.
Another great player.
Pierce and 420 all putting in bids, but he's not going for much so far. People just waiting for others to bump the price up, I think.
Oh, I
Get
do
in
really
there,
think
Sharon.
go.
For 4 different people bid on Grapefruit so far, but he's only at 6. There's 5 seconds left. Is he going to go higher? Surely Grapefruit going to go more, and he does. His 420.
I'm surprised to see
resets the clock.
Newcomb not bidding on him, to be fair. They need a defender, and he's played about as long as everyone else on the Orbs team.
And they have the money, unless they're waiting
Yeah.
specifically for someone else.
I'm not sure
Orbs
who's
team is
left in.
practically fossilised
Go
over
on, you,
there.
Chris.
I'm not even in the draft, mate. It's
Are
you
you
got
not?
the McDonald. That's who they're after. The Season 1 vet.
The only success ever.
Season 1 gang. Bar Jufter.
Still some good players left. Nerul, Neb, Korhol, Heisenberg.
Oh, that's a shout. Imperius could go big on.
And
Yeah.
Grapefruit's price has gone up slowly, but it has gone up slow and steady. He's on 22 now, going to Imperius with 5 seconds left on the clock. Imperius looking for his 4th player. 2 seconds. Oh, 420 comes in with 23. He's not got much more money left. Imperius can easily outprice him here. 420 only with 29 left in the bank. He's only got him and Empuddy, and maybe Imperius is starting to get. Imperius just takes him
Imperius
off
wants
him.
him.
Goes 30. He wants
That's
him there
an
definitely.
interesting bid.
It takes
think-
420 out of the game.
He should have bid 29. That makes no sense to bid 30. He's just wasting
Yeah,
money.
that's what I'm saying.
I think Neryl's going to go for really cheap now. I thought he was going to go for at least 35, but now no one has the money.
Now, looking at the rosters, would you expect Roland BC to have the most money left out of all them
No.
teams? You wouldn't, would you? It's a bit crazy.
I think, and the thing is, the teams that have got a bit of money now, but also got a full team, they can kind of just sit and pick people off at the end that are actually all right players, and have a really good squad.
Yeah, it reminds me of Kucherbar last season when Mike was the one who had the most money left at the end, so he managed to pick Kucherbar for an absolute steal.
They
It's
got
kind
to
of
6. I think.
those players. Pierce is AFK. He thinks he's finished the draft now. He's got his 4 players.
Yeah,
He's gonna make a cup of tea.
Yeah, he's gone for a brew, hasn't he?
It's like snooker. This is, when it times like how long it's taken them to take each shot.
Just to talk about the snake draft, the first round of the snake draft will be dependent on how many Euros they have left. So, the more Euros, the
DZ.
earlier you get to draft. And
Do you think-
DZ for 2, Kuchbar up to 5.
Kucherbar, 420, and Shearer all putting bids in for DZ. He's currently going for 8. There's 5 seconds left on the clock. He gets up to 10 very quickly with Sheratino and 420 both putting bids in. So we go 300 looking for DZ, but he's going with 3 seconds left on the clock. Kucher resets the clock at 10. Currently going for 11 to Real Madrid. They've only got 13 left in the bank. Sheratino's got 19 to spend, but 420 with 29. 420 has the spending power out of the 3 that have bid for him so far. He's currently going for 12. 5 seconds left on the shot. Sheratino's getting it for boosting Dynamo. Is DZ going to be their 4th player? He is. He joins Noob, Sam, and Sam. That's a decent looking lineup you got there.
Yeah, it's nice. I think we've
Looks like a lot of fun, that team. Like, it'd be a lot of fun to play with them.
got. I think it's nice because Shearer and me have played a season ourselves now, so we've got a bit of experience behind us. Then we've got two of the more kind of up and coming players who've got a lot of room to get even better than they already are. So it could be a good season for us. Nillis nominated here, another one of the 4-star players left. I think Assman's going to look for him here. He needs someone to head out his defence. He hasn't got anyone yet.
Yeah, 420 really needs to get on some of
Is
the
Newcomb
players
going to
left.
get him? Orb got him again.
Oh my god, they've
What
got
is
look at
this
those
team?
players, they've got 23 left.
Orb's going to be a
23
stat
left.
minus team.
Oh wow.
This is looking like Roland BC Season 2.
They have got an expensive, but the Big Mac currently going. Kucher's getting him for 3. Nominated him. I think Kucher wants him.
I think he'd be a decent pick. He's mainly a pub player. I'm not sure if he's played a lot on Mumble. Someone correct me if he's been on, but he seems decent to me.
Well, he's currently worth the same as the Evil.
That's crazy, isn't it? You wouldn't have said that at the start of the draft.
And he's only 5 less than Grizzle at the moment.
He's going for more than Nihilus.
I think Assman would be smart to pick him here because he doesn't have anyone on his defense at the moment. So he needs someone. He must know something about this player, so we could look for him, and then maybe someone a little bit more experienced, and it could work out better than we expected. 12, I think.
Let's go for it.
I think they'll be surprised how worthwhile that pick is by the end of the season, honestly.
And Rolling BC, I mean, do they need any more players? They've got 5, they've got 23 left in the bank. They've only Sheldon with more money, so they can basically get more or less anyone they want. Let's see who they're going to nominate. Things get a bit tactical here. Do you think they'll put up players that they think other people maybe don't want or to waste other people's money or something?
There's still like experienced players. Like I think Trisky signed up, didn't he? Is MS Burns signed up again? There's still players who are like from. Well, I know you, Dr. McDonald, but I'm talking about like people who are flying under the radar. You're kind of on the radar as you're in the stream.
About flying, we've got Magic Pigeon.
I'm literally promoting myself as much as I can, and still.
Is that literally?
Literally.
Magic Pigeon for 5 is a good price. Great montages.
Doesn't
Oh,
like
if Newcomb
Stoke-
gets him here, this is disgusting.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Good.
He'll do well in that.
Oh my god, look at Rolling
my
BC.
God.
They're just.
What is
They're
that,
not going to
team?
need. How many people they're going to have with the snake draft? Like, they're going to end up with so many players. We didn't really think this through. We didn't think anyone would get like 6 or 7 players.
Is there not a cap on it though? I thought
There's no
there's no
Do they-
roster cap.
Do they get the same first round as everyone else, or do they get less because they've got so many players?
The first round is what the captains voted on, so it's dependent on how many Euros are left. And you can have it. There's no additional picks for people to have more, that have less players, and there's no reduction in picks for people that have lots of players.
Okay.
Taking a
The
look at
teams with not many players might struggle here, but Nero, one of the
Yeah.
more well-known players, he's been put up. Hypo's bidded 1.
of the 1,000 Euros available, 837 have been spent already. So
How many players we got left to go?
think Fat should bet
13, I
again,
think, including Nero, 14 maybe.
Fat has to win
RBC
it.
could pick him
I'm
up again.
surprised to not see
I might-
Fat make a bid here.
Neril actually opted out of Fat's team, I believe.
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah.
Not sure if I want you to get Neril, sure, mate. You'll have me major spot off me.
You will. It's better
He's
than-
bid 6 on him, lads. He doesn't want me. He wants me in minors.
Get out of here.
This is why he picked me up. He's putting me in minors. I'm not happy about this.
See you later, son.
Who's going to go in? And
What
Sam
steal?
Miners confirmed.
Oh, I knew you IRL. There'll be a dirty protest round tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow night.
420
And
next to
mine's-
nominate. 420's got
I'm done.
17 left. Which, before he was quite poor, but now that 17 seems to be probably about average for the amount of money left. FC Capley still need 1 player with 28 left. They've got the spending power right now. Sheldon can basically have a pick of the players that are left for his team. I wonder if he's got his eye on someone. He is nominating after 420. So let's see what he'll go for. 420 with himself and Puddy and the Big Mac. Really needs a decent pickup.
He needs to nominate somebody he doesn't want here, I think, because if he does nominate somebody he wants, he gives away the game and he hardly has any points to play with. So
There's still player
Oh, it's me.
and narrow.
just getting some of these wash-ups through the draft process now. 3 for Dr. McDonald. That's an over. Oh, Coot going in again. He wants a bit of action.
It's all my old teammates do want me.
Coot with 6.
Coot wants me as his partner. See, he didn't carry me that much.
He carried you, mate. He carried you.
Oh, he doesn't want to carry all the time. Why do you think he's going for it?
Kucherov
Mike
with more
C.
points.
Mike
so
C's just going to nip
Roll
in.
with
Oh, wow.
Mike C.
Yeah!
Minus for Dr. D.
Oh, no, that's... Oh, fuck, that means I'm playing minors. Bullets!
No. Baz is away once every 5 weeks. You'll get a Get
yeah.
2 weeks of majors if you're looking.
I mean, I really wanted to be on Mike's team, and then when he got Grizzle, I was like, "You fucking cunt."
See you in minus big D, mate.
I actually can't
I don't
imagine.
care. I'm going to have fun on that team, so it's fine.
He's gutted. I can hear the tears.
Hey, mate, I was like snake draft like 20th round last season. It was fine.
Wonder if Fat's going to go for now. There's
Oh,
not many
player.
players left.
He could
Fat
go
could go
player.
for player here. He's at O again. What is Sheldon thinking? Sharon, mate, bid one on him.
Doesn't care. I can't bid one. He's already bid the one.
Oh yeah, pipe down.
We're in on auction, sorry.
That's nuts if he goes for
Fat-
3. That's
if he gets him for
absolutely
3,
nuts.
Fat's going to win him. Oh, Hypername's on
Imperial
him.
should bid here, like so he has like options or kind of something like, or hypername.
Fred. I mean, who's playing offense on Fred's team?
I think Fred's been told to go to bed. We haven't seen a bid from him in ages.
Fred should go for player then.
Yeah, Fred should definitely be
I
going
didn't
for him. It
want
looks
Fred
like
as a
he's
goal.
going to end up with Fat. Sheldon
I
doesn't want
actually
it to
think
happen,
Fred's
but
fallen asleep.
Jettino's going to check.
It's a good pick from Sheldon here because he still has a lot of Euros left. Yeah, it's a nice pick.
Sheldon could be seeing Sheldon on D next season.
But Sheldon's still got all the spending power here. He's got the joint second amount of Euros left. Might see nominated in the 30th.
I mean,
pick.
don't forget there could still be trades done after the draft, so
How likely do you think that is?
pretty likely looking at some of these teams.
Well, do you think people are just picking up a few players where like, oh, I've got players, I've got things to negotiate with, and
Well, I personally don't think Sheldon wanted player there, especially for 8. Like, I feel like he was just doing that to prevent Fat from getting him. Because look at Sheldon's lineup; it's him and Viggy on offense, and then Shark on D as player playing D.
and Corhal season 1 winner.
Kucherov for Quarhole maybe. Mike's gone all in with 3 there on Quarhole.
No one's challenging him so far, so Mike C could use all his Euros and get Corhal and have his 6. Be the first one to finish on 0. I think he's going to get him here. No one else is coming in.
Dr. D's going to be sub-minors here. Jeez.
I think Fat's got to think about getting down no partner though.
420 needs.
Well, Fat needs someone who can
players
play
there.
when Deadman's not there.
That as well, yeah, he needs 2 more role players.
Fat's
like,
just going to play on his own.
realistically.
He'll be fine. You saw the LTP
True,
final.
true.
At 420 gets his 4th player, so he's got some experience there with
I think
Corhal and
he's-
Puddy.
He salvaged his team nicely there when he went, because he went in a lot on Empuddy, and I think he's done a really good job rounding off his team with the McDonald's burger and Quarhole. Huge.
So,
There's a certain
I mean,
play-
Sam, if we look at the teams right now, who do you think's not doing the best in this draft?
Um,
who
who's-
are you worried about?
Boosting Dynamo kind of needs a little more depth.
Oh,
Tag-
that's a
Tag
massive
Rangers.
player, Goffio.
I couldn't believe no one's like nominated him so
They-
far.
People should. I don't want to see him go to
This-
Coot
this-
here because
this-
otherwise Coot's team's looking nutty.
Fat should go
well,
everything on him right
Fat
now.
ass to, don't he?
A
Yeah.
lot of people that don't have the spending power, might just put players and hope that they end up getting these people in the snake draft.
If he
and
goes
things
for
like
4
that.
points to Hypername's team, I'd give up on life.
No, Coot would.
Yeah,
Coot's
Keith's
getting
got
him
to
here.
go for.
Hyper's got
Fred.
the spending
I
power
just
though.
think
Why
he
is
should have gone
Fat
like
not
way
getting
earlier.
him?
Fred's awake. And Fred is
Try
this
and
is where
go for him.
people are having to put all their money on the line. And the teams that are definitely wanting, the teams that need to complete the teams are going to feel the pressure right now. We've only some of the teams having 5-6 players
Where
and
is
they've only got
Coot?
3
Where
or
is
2.
Coot?
Fred will get him.
Kucherov?
He doesn't understand the value of money.
Kucherov is.
So I'm thinking
Wow.
here that Coot speaks to Goff a lot, and Goff's availability looked pretty poor on the sheet. I'm assuming that his availability is going to be pretty poor, otherwise we'd have saw Coot going for more for him there.
Well,
what
that's
I'm thinking.
well, Fred has just got a really good team there now, though. Strategia and Goff
Yeah.
on offense, I think that's pretty lethal. What probably rivals the best offenses that have
I've been told by
drafted so far.
Kucherov that Goff's missing a month, so
Yeah,
that's why he didn't go
I
for.
was thinking, Sims
I mean,
with
what-
the calls.
And we're waiting. Fat nominates
Oh.
Carbon now. And I mean,
Carbon. Oh,
Fat
who wants
definitely
this
wants
nutter?
Carbon.
I'd bid on if I could.
Get
I'm
Carbon,
sorry, man.
Sherry. Trade me. Get him.
Well, have you said Sherry can't do much with his 1?
Yeah,
I know, idiot.
not the
wasn't he?
greatest amount.
I think this would be a clever pick for Fat if he does get.
Draft Carbon if you want all your games streamed.
It's true.
And they do need a third player. Fat and Deadman can carry, but 2v, there's probably limits. Maybe.
That needs 2-0 players, so.
Yeah,
Do you know
he
who
does.
hasn't gone yet? Who's a good player, actually? I've just thought Berlin Ball. He's
Oh,
one of
that's a
the good
point,
players
yeah.
left.
Maybe one for the auction. Snake draft team.
Yeah, I think we can see how many picks are we through now, Carbon?
It's like 31 or something.
Yeah.
So that means there's 9 left. Huge mass assumptions there, so yeah, I think we can see Burlingame.
Big Iridiums is still up there.
Does anyone want Panda, let's be honest?
If he doesn't go in the auction, he's
17 for Carbon.
it's worth it.
That's a lot of money,
a
at this
travesty.
stage especially.
Well, when you consider the Evil went for 8, it's a bit
Carbon's
of a...
2 to Evils right now.
Grats Carbs.
I'm quite happy with that.
You're quite happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Grats on the playoffs, Carbs.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
So you'll be... But Cobbs, you got to think there's 5 left in there for your offensive partner
Yeah,
for 3 weeks.
I've gone for too much, but
We all knew that
I'm
when
happy
you
with,
went above
I'm happy
1,
with that
so...
team.
I just realised I can't do anything with my one apart from nominate.
Nominate.
Yeah.
And that's your
Just-
fault, mate.
Hey, where's Booyah Ball anyway? It's people are hoping he
He's on
slips through the net.
Radon
Yeah,
as
Booyah
well.
Ball would be
I know
great.
Imperius
Radon,
wanted it.
yeah, Booyah Ball,
I think
Radon,
Imperius will get
Berlin Ball.
Radon anyway. He's got the money.
Oh,
Heisey.
Heisey
Heisey.
still.
Oh, Heisey's huge.
Forgot about him.
Heisey's a
Fat's
monster.
gotta go for Heisen. Oh, no,
Kucherov for Heisey.
Yeah, agreed.
I feel like...
Kucher needs his partner big time.
Yeah, exactly.
Imperius
It can
doesn't
be
need him
more
as
than-
much. It'd be a great shot if 420 got him, but I think they both got 13. One of them should go 13 now,
Yeah,
price the
agreed.
other out. Imperius has
He's
got
gonna
both
get to that
covered,
point.
but Friday and 420, one of them just needs to go 13. And Kucher does that.
It's a
And
smart
let's see
play
if
by
Imperius
Kucherov.
is,
Yeah, well played,
is
King.
Imperius going to put more on him. 420 can't have, but yes, he
No,
does. So
that's-
they're both
that's-
priced out.
I like this play from
That was a clever
Imperius because he's not only getting a good player, he's stopping Kucherov from rounding off an already really solid team. It's a good play by Imperius because he's got a solid defense and he's stopping someone else from making a really good team.
Imperius might miss on Radon now, though.
It's astonishing some of the prices these players are going for.
Agreed.
It's confusing and astonishing at
I
the
think
same
it
And
was
time.
also,
how
I
much
mean,
everyone's
we've got
getting.
1, 2, 3, 4. We've got half of the teams who have got 5 players already, with a little bit of more money to spend to get someone else. But you know, 3 of the teams are only 3 players, and if they don't get their depth up, they could really, they might end up struggling later in the season. Depends on how active their players are that they end up getting.
Pookie now.
Well, it depends because some captains, when the snake draft comes around, there could be some like semi-major worthy players, but are they going to want to pick them up and push them to minors when another team might play them on majors? So they've got to try and keep their team happy in that respect. So a lot of these captains who have finished their squads now might not be.
Might pick like some up and coming minors players
Yeah,
rather than like
yeah,
a
yeah.
majors player to play minors.
Mhm.
What would
I
you
think-
do if you were captain, Chris?
You know,
Pookie's going to go
I'd
for
be
11
fucking
here.
ruthless, me.
That's super cheap. Well, Pookie hasn't played in quite a while, but after playing with him on BSG, I expect him to go for like 30. But obviously, this draft's gone a bit mental.
It's a bit of a mad one, isn't it?
Mm.
Tag Sally Pro.
The
And there's
boxer.
still Berlin Ball. There's still
This is a
Radon.
great pick for Kucherov. I think he's a little bit underrated tag semi-pro just because he went away for a little bit, so people didn't realise how good he still is. Sheldon popping in with 2. Sheldon needs another defensive player as well.
As does Kucherov, and let's see which of them is actually going to get it. I mean, Sheldon has him covered. Just a new comp just trying to dick around and steal more players that they don't need. But they're going to do that at the end. They're going to maybe take a couple of the last players because they got 17. They've got everyone but Sheldon covered, and they've got 6 players. So they could really make everyone's life a misery.
No way!
Oh my god! And they've done it, and
Jesus Christ.
they've still got the 4th highest amount of Euros rolling BC now with 7
No one
players.
bidding.
What is this? What is
7
this?
players for rolling BC, and they're going to take someone else at least, and
I think-
stop the players going to the other teams.
I think Coot and
wouldn't
Sheldon are
mind.
both holding on for the same. There must be a good D player left, is what I'm thinking. Maybe someone like a Booyah Ball or something.
Neb still hasn't gone as well.
Rolling
so-
BC nearly have enough from majors and minors in the auction draft. That's
That's-
crazy.
But like you're
Radon.
saying, like,
Here comes
do you
Radon.
think they could keep them happy? Do you know what I mean? If you can have all these people wanting to play, and then
Yes.
you pick up a bunch of minors players that then
Might see
can
some
play in
trades.
minors.
Wait,
Yeah.
the Radon's going cheap right now.
I
I think Radon to Imperius. That's my guess.
Newcomb's going to go full out on Radon, by the way, I'm pretty sure. If he goes to that, so. He'll probably win him for 7, is my guess.
Imperius will come in when he can. The bin settles down. Yeah, there you go.
He's going to go for 7. I'm calling it.
Or 6, because now It's a good pick for Sheldon. He needs a D player, and I think this is someone who could improve a lot and really become a decent player.
I think Radon can play both as well. Like watching him in the tryouts, he was pretty fantastic at her as well.
Why didn't you pick him then, mate?
Oh, Kutchabar almost got a steal, man. If he goes on rolling BC,
Biggest steal of the draft, the graft. Biggest steal of the draft, Chris. That's not the evil, because that's obviously the obvious one.
probably.
Damn, nice. It's got to be Friday, Chris. Sure.
19. I don't
Friday.
know. I mean, there's been a lot of steals. There's been a lot of steals. Goffio for 8.
Yeah, but with the availability, but still, it's a great pick.
Boosting down
well,
his first
considering
pick.
Dead Man's availability, and he went for 78.
Player for 8 as well, because I think players
Yeah, that was a good one as well.
can still hokey coat when he needs to. So
Well, there's only 4 players left of the auction.
Booyah Ball hasn't come up. Neb hasn't come up. I don't think.
F Totty, cracking striker. Never.
Is Neb the only 4 stars left?
Totty's known for his loyalty.
If Hypernym could actually. I feel like Totti's not going to go for a lot here.
No.
I think it's people just kind of diluting it at this point. He clearly didn't want him because it wouldn't be 3 for him.
Yeah, I'd go.
Asman still has quite a lot of points.
This isn't even the last bid. It's Shelley than me and it's over.
Wow.
Shelley's got someone in the tank here.
Someone's got
Shelley needs to. I mean, he's got,
Shelley
he's got
for
20
Booyah
left. You can have who he wants. 420.
There you go.
Sheldon, have you look at our team name? How can you do that?
Unbelievable shit.
Look at our team name. Look at our team name.
Shelley's
You
gonna
can't
get
do
JJ.
that.
Oh,
JJ is so overrated.
He's
You
priced
have
everyone
no
out.
idea.
He's priced everyone out.
No, Assman can bid 13.
sorry,
Assman-
JJ.
Yeah, but Sheldon will just go 14, won't he?
I'll let you
He's
down,
so
JJ.
overrated. You have no idea. He's awful. JJ Poole is just trade him to boost him for 1.
So now,
Wait, can I
it's
confirm this is the last bid?
No, I'm after. I'm not.
2 players left as well.
You were first. So
2.
you've done more.
But I was last.
I feel like I haven't nominated in a very long time. So
Let me
how many
count.
people have you nominated though?
Just
I
saying.
was last though. This should be the last bid.
I feel like I've only nominated 3, but maybe I've nominated
38
4. I'm
players
just going
in the
crazy.
picture, so 2 players left.
2 players left.
Something's gone wrong then because I was last.
Oh, maybe because when it stopped and
Yeah,
started,
it
it's
might
gone a
have
bit
gone a bit
wavy.
weird when the pick was reset.
right, reset the whole draft. Start again.
Start again, boys. GG.
So this is not the last pick.
Second to last.
Well, let's see. Are people going to start really bidding, trying to get rid of all the money here? Trying to get a steal at the end. Rolling BC could get another, and 420 could get another if they just want another player. One of them should get it, given the amount of money they've got. Will that mean that Mike nominates someone not very good?
Did
Obviously
anyone,
not. No, he's going with Foxy.
on the poll, did anyone put 1 star as the lowest auction? Because with my 1, I feel like I'm going to go for a 1 star. Just because I can.
Just because you mean.
Exactly.
Mike putting all his 3 on Foxy. Is anyone going to outbid him? They're saving onto those Euros to get position in the snake. But Newcomb takes him. So Rolling BC could get another. Do you think Inter Milan, does 420 fancy Foxy? He's probably not. They're going to get another Rolling BC. You've got 8 players
Oh, it
already.
is over. It's over.
What?
That's what I was saying because I should have had the last bid.
So we've
I
had
feel like-
39 players go.
Did I miss?
That's weird.
When's
I don't know if I
Newcomb.
nominated 4.
Where's
I'm
Get
sure.
Newcomb in here.
Yeah, no.
Why is Imperius
Because I
just
think,
got
you know,
space?
in Imperious the space, I think that's getting counted as a pick kind of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Let me look through who I nominated.
Where even are we? I can never find us on Mumble. I've got Newcomb. I just don't know where to. Oh, here he is. Newcomb.
It is not a draft.
What?
I nominated Dead and Shaw.
Only 39 players have been chosen.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Yeah, we've counted them.
Shira was the first thereafter, I think.
But I feel like I missed one because I'd nominated Enshock, Deadman.
Let's see, 1, 2,
I
3.
I think it was Sherr's nomination that got reset, and it might have messed it up because you got the blank in between Imperious and Green. That might be
Okay,
getting
let me
counted as
see.
a
1,
pick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me. I'm counting it. 7, 13, 17, 22, 26, 31, 39, 49. So yeah, you seem to be right.
That's what I was saying about.
But let me see. Sheraton here.
I think when
Okay.
someone got skipped, it messed up.
Okay, when we I thought Sheraton knew. Let me see. I posted the draft order at the beginning of the.
I knew I was last pick, that's why I was checking.
Shira, yeah, Shira is yeah. It's this draft order. So somebody got skipped, maybe. Let me see.
I DC'd from like everything for a while. I don't know if that maybe affected it.
Fat is last to pick then.
So who has to nominate? Someone has, but it's not Shira.
Was it not me? Do you
No,
know?
she.
What? Mike.
No,
How
nobody.
I
many
just
nominations
gone.
were we meant to get? We were meant to get 4.
4. Yeah, so someone, maybe Imperius, maybe for 20th man, for 20th man.
Did
For
I?
20th man, I think I wasn't nominated.
I nominated
How sure are you on that?
IRX player
I can only think of 3 I nominated, but
No, it's I'm pretty sure. It's for 20th man. Yeah, for 20th man, I did set his nomination when he. I'm pretty sure it's for 20th man.
how sure are you? Because people are thinking otherwise.
I'm pretty sure it's for 20th man. He's nominated. He has one more nomination. Yeah.
Are you sure it's him?
I mean, I think it's him because of his nomination on Sam got cancelled, but I forgot to change the number of nominations of him. I'm pretty
And
sure
Dan
it's
is saying
him.
it was Fat. And I don't know if I nominated 4, but I might have.
Do you have the whole history? I can watch the draft again, I think, if you want. Do you have a stream? Is there a stream link? Yeah, Dr. McDonald has a stream link. Okay, I'm going to go for it. Do you have a stream link? Except, do you have a stream? Okay.
Okay, what we'll do, we'll just have a slight pause. I'll put a
Fat's
little image
AFK.
on. We'll be back in a few minutes with what's happening.
I'm trying to think who I picked.
And we're back. Right, so the technical issue is sorted. Basically, 420 is the captain that's left to nominate. Now, he also has the most Euros, but what he's going to do is he's going to nominate just in the chat. And then, the auction site will actually work, but we'll see where that goes. Because it should be quite simple. With 420 having the most money and having the last pick, he should get what he wants, and it just depends how much he goes for. But we'll see what happens. So they're just going to do they're just going to nominate it. I think we're doing it in the
website.
Auction.
Yeah.
Do it on the website, not in the Mumble chat.
So 420,
And,
just nominate whoever you want, and then
Nominate who you want at a price.
Yeah.
So Booyah Ball for 1. Let's see if anyone's going to go for him. 420 can get him, but maybe he won't want to spend all his Euros and he won't position. Jotinho with his meaningless 1. Newcomp's Rolling BC looking to get it for 2. Goes up to 3 with 420. Kucher's vote does not count there. So 420 for 3 at the moment. We don't have a timer.
I think we just do it when it naturally stops.
So it's 420
and
for
then
3.
420 for 3.
Going once.
Thanks.
Going twice. Sold to 420 for 3.
Oh my life, what a steal. That is the steal of the draft. Whoever asked me that question before, that's the steal.
That was impressive.
Okay, so Beable for 3 to 420 Arsman's team.
And you know what? That leaves 420 with 10 Euros. So will that mean that he's last or first to draft in the snake? That
means he gets the first pick in the snake.
First pick, so he actually gets the next player as well. That's not bad for 420.
That's pretty good. So while we're in the captain's
Someone should
room,
have priced him out of that. Someone should have just bid him up, but
ask some questions.
I'm surprised that Roland BC didn't go for him, but there you go.
So I mean, we've got everyone here, but just Chris, kind of, what do you think to the draft then? Who's going to be good? Who's going to be?
Well,
who's done well? Has
I think
everyone done well?
Newcomp/Orb had the draft of their life. I mean, let's ranking the teams as they are now. 420 with Booyah Ball on that team. That's a really good team. I think that's a very good team. I can see them doing really well this season. Fat's team, I'm a bit curious about who's going to play offense with Harbin.
Yeah, and he's going to be 5th pick as well on the snake.
Yeah, and not only that, but who is going to play D with Fat. Then you get to Fred's team, who's got a really strong team. Goffio for 8 with Strategio on offense. They've got Totti for backup when Goffio's not there. Fred and IRS, which is a proven strong defensive combination. I mean, that's looking like a really strong team to me. Hypername drafted 2 D players, so I presume he's playing offense with Pookie for the season. Pookie, I think I heard a lot about him, that he was one of the kind of the better players, if not one of the best players on minors last season. I think he's like up there with Noob, so he's looking like a really strong team. Weisbrot and Wilson, again, another strong defense. Imperius's team, they've got a couple of veterans on their team with Grapefruit and Friday. Friday, I think he's been playing since season 2. Grapefruit since season 1. Then they got the newcomers, Green's a newcomer, and Heisenberg is a semi-veteran. I think they're going to have a really good season. Actually, Heisenberg's impressed me lately. He's looked a lot better than what I heard about him from season 4. Kutrabar's team are really strong. I think that's a shout for the potential league winners, that team. If Nub and Don Daddy could work well together, I think Kutrabar and Radon will be a really sick defensive combination. Athletic Mike C's gone with kind of the proven talent, with ZLW, Baz and Dr. McDonald and Grizzlebear. It'll be interesting to see who plays D week to week on that team, because he's got 3 very good defenders. And Mike and ZLW, I don't have any doubts that ZLW will come back to be as good as everyone remembered him to be, and I think they'll make a pretty fearsome offensive combination. Then you get to kind of the silliest team in the league, who managed to steal Devil for 8 points with Flick. They got Flick on D. Looks like Orb and Devil on offense, and they've got a host of players to choose from on D. I think it's probably going to look like Nihilus is going to be playing D with Flick. I think they played together last season on Panathinaikos, so they know each other well. Maybe maybe there's some chemistry going on there. They could have a really good season. I mean, if all the players on that team play up to their potential, I think they're going to also be title contenders. proving me completely wrong in my prediction. The interview that I did with Pando when I said they wouldn't win anything this season, I take that back now. I actually think that they're going to be one of the best teams in the league. Then we get to Sheldon's team, a really strong team again. Sheldon and Viggy on offense. I mean, that is a fearsome offensive combination. If I've seen one, possibly one of the best offensive combinations in the entire draft. Enshock and JJ Poole on D. That'll be an interesting one to see how they work together. But I don't doubt that. I heard Enshock put up some pretty impressive stats in season 4, so I think him and JJ Poole will work well together and do well. And lastly, boosting Dynamo. I think Sam and Noob on offense is another really, really strong offensive combination, and Sherrett and DZ. I think they play together quite a lot. I think they know each other well. I think that team probably has one of the best chemistry just off players who know each other and play together quite a lot, hang out together and stuff. I think they're going to have a lot of fun together, that team. And teams that have a lot of fun together usually do well together. So I would also put them up there. They're definitely a team to watch. So there's a lot of good teams. It could go, a number of ways. If I had to pick one team now to win the league, I'd either go with, I don't know. It's pretty difficult. There's probably I couldn't make that. I couldn't make that call. I couldn't. I'm sorry. I was trying to do it, but I can't.
You built up to it so much.
I know. I can't. I just can't do it.
Really good analysis.
Carbon, right? We've kind of talked about the good teams. The Newcombe got drafted while you chatting shit. We talked about the good teams. Obviously, initially people were going expensive. Who do you think has gone for too much? Looking at how much some people have gone for.
Probably me.
Well, obviously.
I
mean, do you think? I mean, Empuddy's good. Is he worth, in the context of this draft? Is he worth 71?
Yeah, I think so. There's a few players scattered around, but I think most people are around their prices.
Yeah, you've been nice to everyone.
Yeah.
Anyone want to be me to say who they think's been overpaid?
Any captains
for?
in here? Got 10 of you.
I think that the McDonald guy, he's gone a bit too much, don't we reckon?
Yeah, I'm surprised he went in the auction, really.
How much did he go for?
7, fucking hell.
It's washed up, that's what it is.
I'm only messing. That's a steal. That's one of the steals of the draft. Right?
Every season I have played Majors D, I have been either 10th or 11th in D-Gasp. I don't know what the issue is.
No, to be fair, that's one of the steals of the draft.
Oh, cheers, Chris. You're a sweetheart. Any real insight, anyone? Oh, who's expensive? Go on. Baz for 46. He can't play until the playoffs and ping less than 100. Mike, what was you thinking? You just wanted your friend.
What was that one, sorry?
Baz.
Baz 46 when his ping? Did he lie really just so he get picked up by you?
No, I mean, I'm fairly sure he has got dodgy ping, but he's obviously a great defender. I've worked with him a few seasons, met him in real life, and I know I can trust him on defence.
I think Strat's gone for a lot, considering he's unsure about his availability around playoff time. So,
but in the same respect, there's a lot of players who've gone for a lot with dodgy availability.
True.
I guess it's hard. I think if the draft was done like this, right, and then we were like, right, that was like a mock draft again. I think a lot of the players would go. The initial players, people wouldn't be spending 70 on many players or anything like that.
I mean, whatever you can say what you want about the Evil, but 8 points. Come on, 8 points for the Evil.
And who do I mean, Chris? Look at the draft. Who do you think are going to be some of the people from the Snake draft that will be great pickups?
Oh, I don't even know who's left, to be honest.
All right, anyone want to chip in? Mm-hmm. Well, obviously the captains probably won't want to give too much away.
Let me think about. I think Neb is left. Neb is a 4-star player who's left. Yeah. So Neb is one. There's Trisky, I think, who if he can recapture his former, what's the word? Glory? No, not glory. Whatever skill level, form. If he can recapture his former form, he will be a steal in the Snake draft. I think, and never mind dropped out, which was, that's a bit of a blow because he was one of my picks as someone who's going to do really well again this season. But yeah, I mean, it's been interesting. It's been a very interesting draft. It'll be interesting to see how they do in 12 weeks' time. Is that when the league ends in 12 weeks?
Yeah, I think the final's September the 20th, so a little bit to go. But
Well, it'll be great to hear the community's thoughts on these teams and also about what's going to happen tomorrow. So we'll get a thread up about posting the teams so far and let the community hash it out over how things are going to go.
Nobody drafted Panda. Just to put that one in there.
What time is the snake draft going to start tomorrow?
snake draft tomorrow is at 8 PM BST.
And how many rounds are we doing? How many rounds? So how many more players will join each team?
I think it's as many as there are in draft, unless all captains agree to stop drafting, and then at which point it will just be a auto draft of the remaining players.
Excellent stuff. So unless anyone has anything to add, I think we'll leave it there until we have the rest of the draft tomorrow, where people will be bolstering their teams and Fat will be getting his fourth player, his fourth Majors player. So thank you to everyone for joining us. Thanks to Carmen for streaming, for New Comps and everyone, and Pescas for working on the draft sites.
Thanks to the commentators, Chris, Sam, Dr. McDonald, and everyone else that chipped in.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you all tomorrow then.
Yeah.